Right, pretty obvious for starters when you see this. This is Airfix's 1/24 Hawker Typhoon Mark 1B. It's a big kit. This box is full of plastic. It is a centerpiece. It is something that gets a lot of people talking. When built, it's huge and it looks an absolute treat. This one I built early this year, no, after June actually, when I came back from the States. She was built, has been the pride of my collection ever since, to be honest. But she just sits there. Yep, the prop springs, spins, and all the cockpit is done, and she looks absolutely wonderful. But I need to get a base for her. The two friends of ours who went to Telford with us last week put me in contact with Steve. Now, Steve produces something a little bit special, not just for the Typhoon but for many other different models. Steve has a company called Draycote Technologies, which is a step above what a lot of people have done so far. Now, I've been talking with my German friend Frank for quite a while now, and he's been talking about lights and noises, engine noises, and everything else that goes with that side of the thing. And to be honest, I thought it was just a little bit gimmicky, not a good idea. I've spoke to Frank at Telford last weekend, and he put me on to Steve, and I had a look at a few bits and pieces of his on the internet, and Steve kindly gave me this. Now, this is a base for the 1/24 Typhoon, hence I have a new one. I particularly got the Typhoon to go on this base. So when the Tomcat is finished that I'm doing, then a Skyhawk. I have a biplane by Copper State Models to build, which is a first for me. And then this thing. Now, I know this is going to take me a while, but when we open this up, what we find, take that to one side for a second, is a plastic base. So I haven't opened it. I'll only open the box to have a quick look through the bubble wrap. It is rather a large piece, as you can see, and blown away, to be honest. So if we start on the top, as you can see here, right, two speakers on the top. You have an on and off switch, volume control or propeller control, speed control, I would imagine. On the other side of this is all the gubbins. We have the little circuit board with everything on it. Now, this is designed specifically for the Hawker Typhoon. We're going to need 8 AAA, AA batteries to run it. We've got all different bits and pieces and parts to use. So this is what we get from Draycote. Adds motion, light and sound effects to your model. You can create sequences of motion and light synchronized to your sound effects. Plays any common sound file, so you just need to get a sound file off the net. Easily programmed, no experience necessary. Instructions, sample sounds and programs plus full support on our website, which is www.draycotechnology.com/smartfx. Sorry. So we got 6 LED outputs, 2 variable speed motor controls, amplified stereo speaker outputs, push button start, battery or mains powered, universal SD card slot, micro SD card slot, micro SD card slot, user programmed, user standard sound files. So the specs are standard Microsoft SD or micro. Start again. So specifications: standard micro SD card for sounds, user-defined program onboard, 20-watt stereo amplifier, 6 LED outputs to program as on, off, flashing, pulsing, and strobe effect. 2 variable speed motor outputs can also control dimming LEDs. The accessories you get in this kit, I'm calling it a kit because it's what it is, are these, which are pre-wired LEDs in a variety of colours, pre-wired leads to fit your motor, 400mm square display base for your model, other sizes available, 2x8 watt, 4 ohm full range speakers, a start button, on off switch, battery power pack, 8x AA batteries, as we just spoke about. And then we've also got an email address, steve@draycotetechnologies.com, or the phone number and a mobile number for Steve. Now I met Steve, lovely guy, and we went through a lot of this and I was quite impressed with how he was going on, and I'm having a quick look. These are all LEDs, pre-wired, pre-soldered and ready to go, and looking fantastic. The soldering, I must say, is top notch, which, listening to Steve, I can absolutely see why. But yeah, this is going to be good. Now, if I just take this box off here for a second and place down our base. Get our Typhoon and place on it, and you will see it's very, very good. It's a very good size. It works perfectly. So looking very, very good. Now, obviously at the moment I've no way of trying this out or testing it out. I suppose I could plug in all the bits and pieces and test it out and show the lights. I think it'll be better to be seen when the model is built. I will do a full video build of the model, combining all these different parts when I do them. So what we got here is a SmartFX, and it's from Draycotetechnology.com. You can buy these online or give Steve an email at steve@draycotetechnology.com. My first impressions are it looks great and it's going to work lovely. Obviously we'll put our own covering, grass covering, whatever on this to make it look a little bit better. But you know, I'm quite impressed, and it's be something that's going to lead us forward in our modelling genres, should I say, whether it be tanks, whether it be aircraft, ships. I presume he's going to design it something for everything. Now, the one thing that did catch my eye and I thought twice about when it was told to me was the cost. Now, I've been in the computer industry for the last 12, 13 years. So I know chips and things and bits and pieces aren't cheap, let's put it that way. This unit is £150 for the 1/24th Typhoon. It's £100 more than I paid for the kit. It will make a brilliant diorama, and that's what we're going to look for. But saying that, I'm going to give it 100% so we can get out of it, see what it looks like, and see if it is worth 150. On first look, yeah, it is, but we'll see. So thanks again for watching.